Hi everyone, Corey here from Tales from a Polk County Girl, and in this video I'm going to be showing you another way to use washi tape. Now, if you've been watching my videos in the past, you know I've used washi tape to help repunch and help cover up holes and repunch pages in my planner insert. I've shown off how I've used it to decorate my journal and all that fun stuff. Well, I'm doing something similar. I've said on the channel in the past that our big vacation this year is going to be a trip to Italy, focusing on the works of Michelangelo. That's kind of the theme for the trip. So I wanted a special journal that was kind of themed appropriately, either food or something that just screamed Italy to me. So I checked my stash, didn't have anything that I really wanted, and preferably I wanted a spiral to take with me, just for writing on the plane and everything. You know, like my planner, I can bend it back so it's a smaller footprint. But then I found this at Walmart. Let me get the ribbon straight. This is, you know, it's just a regular journal with a nice marble print, a baby pink ribbon, and a baby pink elastic band. I already took the tag off of it, so I can't tell you the brand, but it's one of those Walmart notebooks. It only cost me like $4, so that wasn't bad. It does have 160 pages, so, or 160 sheets, I think. So, I love this journal. It screamed Italy to me as soon as I picked it up. However, when I got home, I was flipping through it and I noticed that the pages were perforated. That's not what you want with a journal. So, I was just gonna like toss it into my scrap bin. I've got a box of notebooks that I can cut apart and use for scratch paper in any of my other notebooks. Or if I just need scratch paper. And then my lovely husband reminded me, hey, you have a bunch of washi tape. Why don't you just washi tape over the perforations? Man's a genius. So I essentially spent yesterday, let me flip to some blank pages. I'm not in this yet, but I am prepping it for the trip. And I used some of that thinner washi. And no, I didn't do it straight in some areas, but I essentially covered up the perforations on every single page. It took a while. And, you know, sometimes you run out of washi in the middle of the page, but that's okay. In typical bullet journal style, I do number my pages, and I do have a table of contents. I'm just going to show you how it's kind of set up right now. I have 5 pages for the table of contents. I only did 3 for my current journal, and I'm already in the back making the index in the back. So the back of my current journal has index written here, and everything is continued. So that's the one thing I do differently than the traditional bullet journal style is Writer Carol labels his an index in the front. I'm a librarian, that doesn't sit well with me. Table of contents is in the front, index is in the back. And I will use indexes if I run out of space in the table of contents, like I have in my current journal. Alright, and then I'm currently on page 6, and I'm just noting what some of the recommended / required reading for this trip is. We're currently reading The Agony and the Ecstasy and doing discussion questions for it. So, you may be thinking, okay, well, washi tape on the edge of a page thickens up a journal pretty well. I mean, it will increase your size. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. It has definitely messed with the spine a little bit, but that's okay. Another thing I like about this journal, it's small enough. It actually is B6 size, so 7 by 5. And that's small enough for me that I'm okay with it being bound to take it with me when we go to Italy. And I've got Italy stickers and everything to put all over it when we get closer. I'm not completely finished with my current journal, but I'm close enough to having it filled that I wanted to make sure this was prepped. And I don't expect this to fill up in Italy. We're not going to be gone for very long. My current journal was the one I took with me when we went to England last October, and I maybe filled up 30 pages. But they were like regular 8x5 pages, so who knows. But yeah, this journal was bought specifically for the trip to Italy. It won't necessarily be a travel journal, but it will be, I don't believe in having a separate travel journal. I like everything to be in one place. So I, of course, will be gluing in pamphlets and brochures and tip-ins and whatever I can find when we're touring around. So that's another use for washi tape. So if you ever end up with a little journal that you really want to use as a journal, but then you find out that the pages are perforated, and I did check the perforation on the page in the back, it did tear very easily, and I just didn't want to risk going ahead and filling this up just to have the pages fall out. So you end up buying a perforated journal. Get the thin washi tape, not the thin, but this thin washi tape, and just cover it up. Alright, use what you got. If you don't want to use some of your expensive washi tape, like some of the die cut washi tape, the Dollar Tree is a godsend for just washi tape you need for something that, I don't want to necessarily say it's throwaway washi, but it's washi that isn't precious. Does that make sense? Because I know I have several rolls of washi that when I run out of them, I'm going to miss them because they were expensive die cut stuff. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody later.